Let's go over the new Mage of Shadows class, how to get it, and my thoughts and opinions on it. Hello plebs, it is Sistguard here. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in the lovely World Zero because we have a new class update. I'm going to go ahead and go on over the new class, how to get it, my thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm going to play on it for a little bit and just kind of see how the playstyle goes. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the like button, do the same subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it, a lot. And let's get right into it. So first things first, in order to access what are called the new mastery or invariant classes, you need to be level 100 to be able to see this screen. Now, as of right now, there is only one. It looks like they have 12 in total that will be here. So I'm kind of excited to see what else they have. Now, in order to unlock Mage of Shadows, you need to complete 500 floors of infinite towers. And let's just say you can do it in a minute and a half. You need to do it 500 times. So you can either spend 10 hours unlocking the class or pay Robux. And through the power of editing, I now can equip the class. So let's go ahead and go over all of the abilities. So first of all, just looking at this class, it looks like it is Mage of Light, wrote a love letter to Demon. But let's go ahead and go over the abilities. So primary attack is Shadow Seeker. Okay. Looks like it has the same AoE properties that Mage of Light's primary attack does. Shadow Explosion is your E. I do believe it actually has a pretty good range. And it slows. That was nice damage. Shadow Merge, which we're going to take all of our orbs in and make them into a bigger 3 big orbs. And these do have Seeking and they have AoE. We have Shadow Chain. So this is going to be a slow and control class. 4, 5, 6 ticks of damage. Not bad. And then we have Shadow Form, which is we're going to be activating our Shadow Form, which increases our primary damage. So is that the primary attack there? And reduces the cooldown by 70% on all skills. So that is that X ability. Ooh. Yeah, it is. Mage of Light had a love letter with the Demon. Yeah, definitely had an increase in that damage. Ooh, nice. Ooh, and these chained together really quick. Okay. Well, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go do my weeklies, and then I'll bring y'all back kind of on my thoughts and opinions as I play. May show y'all some footage. After several hours of playing, my initial assumption that Mage of Shadows was the love letter from Mage of Light to Demon would be correct. Or it would be Demon's power ballad towards Mage of Light. This class has a ton of AoE potential. Very quick movement. Overall, I had a blast playing this class. It's like they reintroduced Summoner all over again, except this class is incredibly fast. Tons of good AoE damage. The Shadow Merge ability, which allows you to create the orbs into the bigger orbs, actually stays with you for about 30 seconds. So if you're running through a dungeon, you can prep this ahead of time, going into a boss room, or going into a room full of mobs, and they auto-seek. So there was many times while I was playing this, I was not using my primary attack at all. I just kept refreshing those bigger orbs. And honestly, I was able to fly even through the challenge dungeons for 150 with non-150 gear. My only real critiques about this class is I just wish he would have moved the Shadow Merge ability over to the E or to the F position, because your Shadow Explosion on E or the first spot and Shadow Chains on that last spot, it just feels weird to having to tap in the middle order. That's just me personal, but overall, this class is a massive W. It is tons of fun to play. Incredibly easy once you kind of figure out that you do have to resource manage, much like you had to do with Mage of Light, but there's less health management, which we had with Mage of Light. You're not killing yourself in order to turn them into red orbs. For lower level dungeons, I was very easily just able to walk through every single dungeon. There was no real reason for me to stop, especially if I had the shadow orbs up. In challenge mode, The only time I was using my ultimate in either one of them is when I hit the boss, just so I could rapid spam E and F, and then hit R whenever, or the shadow merge whenever I was low on the big orbs around me. Now, is this class worth the grind? Overall, I would say yeah. If you can get the Robux, I would recommend getting the Robux, because completing that many infinite towers, even if it took you a minute a floor, you had a good group going, even maybe 30 seconds, that's still like 5 to 7 hours. That's still a lot for a class. If you would want to hold off, I don't know what the requirements are going to be for all these others. Maybe you could, you know, double down on them, although they'll have different requirements, which I don't know exactly how they're going to be doing that. But overall, I mean, this class is just awesome. It is so much fun. I'm gonna be honest, all of my gear is severely underleveled, and I still was able to clear very quickly a lot of the dungeons with little to no problem. So if you're wanting to take the time to get to learn this class, unlock it, I would. It is a lot of fun. I would recommend some crit, maybe some attack, and recharge. I would not run White Butterfly with this class. I know everyone's gonna be like, what pet should I run? Honestly, just run something with ult recharge. Maybe some attack up, boss, if you have some of the higher tier pet stuff. Because here's the deal, running White Butterfly, yes, it recharges your ult faster. You are not going to be standing still long enough to be using it. I'm being honest. Like, the entire time, I was not stopped moving. Even when I was doing the 150 dungeons. I just went through everything, which makes this class incredibly powerful in the towers, which is the kind of one I'm looking forward to. So I'm actually going to go grind some stones. I want to get my staff up. I want to do more damage. I want more damage. I'm going to be honest, I really stopped using the primary attack because these last for 30 seconds and they have AoE damage. There was no reason for me just to not spam. Now you do have to have 3 orbs in order to use the ability. So basically it gives you 3. But it's still 3 from you. So that's how that one works. The AoE is actually pretty decent on the E ability. Let's see if we can kind of... So I would have to say it's probably from about here to here. If you're wanting distance wise. It's not too terribly big. But, I mean, it's still nice. So, Libs, hopefully that was a good overview of the class, kind of some playstyle for it. Again, up to you. For pets, I would use whatever you have best stat-wise, maybe some ult recharge so that you can use this ability and just fly through everything. So, hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see y'all next time.